you were just in a bloody jungle.
D-Day +1. Over the last 36 hours, the Canadian 2nd Armored Brigade has broken out from their Normandy beachhead and begun to battle their way inland. Rushing to meet them are tanks of the 12th SS Panzer Division, led by the infamous Kurt Meyer. His forces take up position in the Abbaye d'Ardennes. There, the 12th SS set a trap for the tanks of the Sherbrooke Fusiliers, now slowly advancing toward the city of Caen.
All of a sudden, bang. From then on, the battle started. So bloody much smoke and dust and tanks burning that you were just in a bloody jungle.
The Canadians are caught by surprise. Within seconds, the lead tanks of the Fusiliers column are destroyed.
Our commanding officer needs some more strength forward, and he asked my squadron commander to send up a troop of tanks, 4 tanks. And he asked for another troop. So now there's my squadron commander, myself, and the 3rd tank. That's all we got. And then the message comes from him saying, the Germans are breaking through on your left. Move over to your left. And he still thought we had a squadron, I guess. All of a sudden, the action started to move around our way. And at first I saw the tanks, and they were at about, 1,000 yards away. Oh, each one of us, you had the jitters every time you saw the buggers because the gun was so much superior.
The Panzer IV carries a powerful 75mm cannon. And although it has a shorter barrel than the Panther, a shell from a Panzer IV can still rip through the weak armor of a Sherman tank.
The
Sherman was an easy opponent for us. If you were able to keep your distance, then there was no need to fear a Sherman.
The short-barreled Sherman doesn't have nearly as much punch as the Panzer IV.
You had to start playing the game of tactics, and I start firing my smoke in front of them.
Along with high explosive and armor-piercing rounds, the Sherman is also equipped with white phosphorus incendiaries. These shells can be used by tankers to mark enemy targets or fired to create smoke screens to provide tactical cover.
And they were at about, 1,000 yards away. I said, for Christ's sake, let them come in close. And watch the right-hand corner where I just put down the smoke, because you may see something come around the corner there taking a look at us. And sure enough, you see a tank just sticking his nose around, looking, trying to get some view. Finally, I said, fire. And I hit him at about, it must have been in 800 or 900 yards, I guess. I can always remember the thing actually burning.
It's Radley Walter's first tank kill. By war's end, he will have 17 more, and recognition as Canada's leading tank ace. But on this day, the Canadians take a beating. They lose 28 tanks, 110 men killed, and 128 taken prisoner. 18 of the captured are delivered to a terrible fate.
The first group, which was mostly the North Nova Scotias, were brought to this courtyard here. These Canadian soldiers would have come up these stairs and into this park. They came along here. At the top of the stairs, there was an SS who would kill each one with a bullet in the back of the neck.
The ruthless Kurt Meyer and his 12th SS Panzer Division have all but stopped the Canadians in their tracks. All along the northern front, the Allied advance slows to a crawl. The British and Canadians planned to take the city of Caen in 3 days, but it takes them 34. The fighting is the bloodiest they have yet seen. To break the Germans' stubborn resistance, the Allies take drastic action and send in heavy bombers. Massive daily air raids reduce much of the ancient Norman city to rubble.
What happened was that Caen City was totally obliterated.
On July 9th, D-Day plus 33, the Allies finally enter Caen.
Our tank advanced down one of the main streets of Caen, only to find that we were driving into huge multiple bomb craters. Some of them were so big that the Sherman tank, which is 11 feet high, was actually going down underground. On one occasion, we came to a total stop, and I got up on the top of the tank, and I couldn't see where would be the normal ground level.
There's rubble everywhere, but no Germans. They've withdrawn, leaving the ruined city to the Allies, who become bogged down in the wreckage created by their own bombs. The Germans have retreated south of Caen, digging in along a 5-kilometer stretch of high ground known as Verrières Ridge. The ridge rises 30 meters above the lowlands, making it an ideal defensive position for the Germans. From here, they can command the area all the way north to Caen, making it a killing ground for the advancing Allied armor. The Germans deploy their arsenal, including 72 88mm anti-tank guns, 40 Panthers, and 80 heavy Tiger tanks. Even though they are facing one of the most formidable defensive positions in Normandy, on July 18th, 9 days after entering Caen, British and Canadian forces launch Operation Goodwood, an armored assault aimed directly at the Germans on Verrières Ridge. And once again, the tankers of the 2nd Canadian Armored Brigade are in the thick of it. Their orders?